Black masking Indians are an important part of our city's history and our city's culture. Their suits are very intricate works of art, and creating them takes a lot of time. They work all year into the early morning hours to be ready for Mardi Gras Day. Eleanor Tabone and chief photographer Chris Russell documented that process this past year, capturing each stitch and bead as it all came together. It's a story you'll see only on WWL Louisiana.
Just pull it up. There you go. Now pat it. My Indians, we already started trying to find ideas. Some people started sewing already. I like them to start early because during that year, all kind of things might happen. I started about 3 days ago. I started getting my pictures together and we just start sewing. That's the main part of it, to start sewing all these beads down one by one.
A tradition only seen here in New Orleans.
Without Mardi Gras Indians in New Orleans, it wouldn't be New Orleans.
They are the Black Masking Indians. Talk to us about the starting process for your next year's suit.
The first thing we always do is you kind of have to get a storyline. Before we pick a picture, before we pick a color, a bead size, we have to know, like, what do we want our suit to represent for the next year? As long as it's me that sewed it, I feel like it's my work.
Every part of a Black Masking Indian suit has a meaning.
By me being a nurse this past year, I kind of stepped into the warrior side of it, because as professionals, as women, as parents, as, you know, whatever in this society, we have multi-facets in our life, you know, and I needed people to see that, yes, I'm the healer. You know, yes, I come in, I kind of save the day. I kind of make people better, but I will fight for mine. Wild
Magnolia gang queen LaShondra Brown, and mother to 3, is a protector. With her needle and thread, she's crafting her own destiny, stitch by stitch, empowering herself along the way. Women have always been there in the background, you know, whether we were just allowing people to shine or, you know, supporting. It takes a strong person to be able to do that. So this year I'm doing different African queens, you know, that were maybe queens over there and ripped from that and came over here and enslaved, but they fought. Wild Magnolia Big Chief Bo Dollis Jr. is more than just a chief.
So you might have to be a marriage counselor, you might have to be a regular counselor.
He's a community guardian and a father to 2 girls.
There you go. They both are different. My oldest daughter, she's the more laid back. I know what daddy has to do. She'll help. You know, she's the one that wants to come sew and put down stones and stuff like that. My younger daughter, she's like, why you gotta go do this? You're my daddy. You don't have to go help them, you know. He's instilling in his girls and young Indians the importance of a village. And then that teaches them, too, that I help anybody.
Teaching them the meaning of dedication and persistence.
When I leave here from work, I might not go to bed till 3, 4 o'clock the next morning because I'm sitting up sewing, and it's not cheap. Everyday black matte beads.
Indians start by beading the outline of their design.
We stock really heavy with the basic colors at this time of year, and then towards the end of the year, we'll start stocking more of the fun colors.
Inventory at the bead shop centers around the needs of the city's Black Masking Indians.
Some of them know that they're going to be using a ton, so we'll order them like an entire kilo of one color.
I added a generation. I wanted to show the warrior in us at every level in life.
That's exactly what a mother is throughout every stage of motherhood. Warriors. LaShondra will stand strong to shield her children. To highlight that, she's decided to modify the symbolism of her suit.
I have to include the warrior of the past, present, and the future. He can look at all them 8s. Those are 10s.
Her son, 14-year-old Ja'Cory Elliott, is masking too. Masking gives young people the chance to showcase their identity through their suit.
He woke us up the next day and he was like, hey, okay, so my colors are this, this, and this, and like, he had a theme. He's more prepared than I am.
They're not Mardi Gras Indians. The history of the Indians runs deeper than Carnival.
Louisiana paying homage to the Indians that helped the slaves when they was running away.
Native Americans gave enslaved people shelter. As years went by, the Black Masking Indians decided to have their own Mardi Gras because they weren't allowed to join in with Carnival celebrations. Centuries later, they've created their own traditions, attracting onlookers from all corners of the globe. I want you to imagine Magnolia Street in the 1930s. Well, back then there was a shoe shine shop, and that shoe shine shop was a local hangout spot. Some of the men that spent time there decided they wanted to mask, and that's how the Wild Magnolias was created. Fast forward nearly a century later, Big Chief Bo Dollis Jr. continues to preserve the culture and history of the tribe.
I never saw nothing this old before.
You're a different person altogether when you put on that Indian costume.
Preserved in the Louisiana State Museum is Big Chief Bo Dollis Sr.'s 1971 suit. The museum brought the suit from the Dollis family, making it the oldest preserved suit on display in the country.
When I came in here and saw this, it was just like, it just brought back everything for me. And seeing all the creativity he had, because even like on this headpiece, he has a hula hoop on there that he was sewing the feathers through. And I'm like, Daddy, you must really want to put this hula hoop on.
Over time, the feathers faded. So in his father's memory, Bo is refurbishing his father's suit.
I still see it as an honor. You know, that's my dad, but I still see it as an honor for me to be doing it.
It's a commitment being a black masking Indian, but no one knows that commitment better than an Indian themselves.
No, we didn't mask. I'm getting married, so when I did tell them that we wasn't masking, I was gonna let them mask. And all of them was like, oh no, you ain't masking, we ain't masking.
Big Chief Bo Dollis Jr. knows one day he will have to pass his feathers on. But for now, he is chief. This is the Wild Magnolias. This is tradition. This is culture. This is history. This is New Orleans. Eleanor Tabone, WWL Louisiana.
And a reminder once again that because of the rain in the forecast, Super Sunday has been postponed to next Sunday.